Welcome to the show presented by VDG Douglas Gregory. I have an amazing show, different as you probably already know, or as you probably already noticed. It is saying, I'm still here. I am still here. Is it for a team to make the MLB playoffs? What you are thinking? Or don't worry. Do not worry. Is it harder for the playoffs or the NFL playoffs? I know. Sport. I can be fair. I definitely can be fair. Long answer though. First, football, it's all about attrition. It's all about being healthy until the end of the season. Getting through the season. Because once the playoffs start, it's who has who available and ready to go. If you don't have your players ready and available to play, how can you win? But is the next man good enough? Is there enough cohesion they can actually make it where they can actually make a push into the playoffs? Because it's all about staying healthy and having a chemistry, making the playoffs as an NFL team Sunday. In other words, it's a one-off game. You can buy your team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, game plan. And now the game plan has put the team under the water, behind the eight ball. And now you are fighting for your football life or livelihood, meaning you're trying to advance, assuming you've made a healthy playoff game where you have peeps and people smashing in, or trying to get away or avoiding the smashing. It's not that simple. Sure, you can make it a simple game in which some of the plays, but it's pretty difficult. And go and having it successful, moving the scoring touchdowns and not just FGs. Ball, on the other hand, it's more or less variance. It's not a one game scenario or winner takes all. It's about winning the series. It's about winning more games than the other team in a set number of games. Basically given that one game. It's not a one-off. Get in to get there. Baseball though is a long season. Injuries do happen. Injuries almost every single day. But in comparison, it's not as violent. Are there violent plays? Yes, are there violent sport? Sport breeds combat on other players. It's trying to compete and trying to the large number of games. Baseball isn't that rough. Still happen, injuries still occur, but it's not as difficult to overcome an injury like it when dealing with baseball, unless it's one of your best players, unless it's a player that you are depending on. And even with that, there's a replacement. There's a stat for that. Replacement player that you can just insert into that. How more likely is that player to get? That's the simple definition. That's the simple way of explaining it. Sure, and of getting there, but this is how I chose to do it.
sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.